In a world of mystery and intrigue, there was a young hero named Moscow who lived in a small village on the outskirts of the Lost Kingdom. He had heard stories of the kingdom's grandeur and beauty, but it had been taken over by an evil overlord named Zoltar. Moscow knew he had to do something to save the kingdom, but he couldn't do it alone. He needed the help of his best friend, Eric. Excited by their discovery, Moscow and Eric set out on a quest to find the Lost Kingdom. They trekked through dense forests, crossed raging rivers, and climbed steep mountains. Finally, after days of travel, they arrived at the gates of the Lost Kingdom. The warriors were unyielding, and Moscow and Eric were at a loss. They didn't know how to get past the guards and enter the kingdom. But then, they remembered the old map they had found. It had a secret passageway marked on it that led to the kingdom's inner sanctum. The maze was filled with traps and obstacles, but Moscow and Eric were determined to reach their goal. They worked together, using their wits and strength to overcome each challenge. Finally, they reached the inner sanctum, where they found Zoltar sitting on his throne. He sneered at them, knowing they were no match for his power. Moscow and Eric knew they were outnumbered, but they refused to give up. They called upon their courage and determination, and with their swords drawn, they charged into battle. The sound of clashing swords echoed through the halls of the inner sanctum as Moscow and Eric fought valiantly against Zoltar's army. They were determined to save the Lost Kingdom and defeat the evil overlord once and for all. Despite their injuries, Moscow and Eric continued to fight. They knew they couldn't let Zoltar win, no matter what the cost. Suddenly, a group of rebels burst into the inner sanctum, led by a brave warrior named Kira. Together, they fought against Zoltar's army, and with their combined strength, they were able to defeat the evil overlord. The people of the Lost Kingdom rejoiced as Moscow and Eric emerged victorious. They had saved the kingdom from the clutches of evil, and they were hailed as heroes. As they looked out over the kingdom, Moscow and Eric knew that they had accomplished something truly great. They had saved a kingdom, defeated an evil overlord, and proved that friendship and determination could conquer even the greatest of challenges.